Welcome back. Another one today. This time I'm at a remote location. I don't know where I'm at. Nope, it's my backyard. And as you can see, we got no snow. But behind me, right here, we have a lawn tractor. Hasn't ran in many years. And we need to see if we can get it running. So let's get into it. Story of this thing, Cub Cadet. You can tell that because of the name there. It's the LTX 1040, LT 1040, LTX 1040 automated. It's been properly winterized by me. Awesome tarp thing, and zip ties. Of course, some of them came undone through the winter. That's what happens when you get 50 feet of snow. But let's get into this thing and see what we got. Should probably start by opening it up. Cutting away all these zip ties that are properly placed on there. So let's take a quick walk around this thing. I purchased this new in 2012, so that's a 2012 model. And if you ever need to look, serial number, all that fun stuff's there. 412, date of manufacture, like so. Yeah, that ripped out. We got a battery. That's probably dead because it's the original one, April 13. Maybe that's when I bought it. It was 2013. I don't remember. Missing a bolt there. That's fine. Seat, still have that. Move up to the selectors here. Got a steering wheel, key. Got nothing. This brake, well, it's kind of just flopping around. I replaced the belt at one time 4 years ago, something like that. Danger, don't ride on it with kids. Okay, dirty. Might have put a Summit sticker on there. Racing. Pretty dirty, kind of gross. Other side, we got deck height. Not really doing much. And then we got that PTO drive, which is very stiff. Great. Under the hood, yeah. We got a little trouble. This thing caught fire. I was running, cutting the grass. You may or may not be able to tell, but it has some kind of a oil leak there. Got a little hot. Caught fire. Yeah. Melted the cover that was on here. Majority of it. Got into the fan. Not terribly. Magneto here, pickup. It's all rusted. Oh, it turns over. That's a plus. Didn't get into the wiring. Gas tank is all, for the most part, there. Yeah. There's our model number. So thankfully it didn't do too bad. Reason in being that it caught fire was because head bolts come loose and it drips oil right onto the manifold and spontaneously combusts. Should have been a recall, but nope, nothing. So under this one, I got my good old push mower that I've just been using for the last couple of years. But I'm kind of tired of push mowering. So let's get into this Cub Cadet. Well, we got flat tires. We got neutral. I'll back it up a little bit and then pressure wash it up. Well, much better. All the fire extinguisher residue that I used cleaned up out of here nicely. You can see we got a melted spark plug. It's nice. Melted that over there. Nothing else really too serious. It's kind of a quick little fire. But yeah, let's check and see if we have oil. A little bit. It's dirty. I got a new filter. Hopefully we can change it out if need be. The old filter was totally clogged off looking. Couldn't even see it. Oh, I gotta get in there and get some more that crap out of there. But yeah, let's see what the air cleaner looks like. If I didn't mention it, this is a Kohler engine. I don't know, 17 horsepower, something like that. Be able to show you the top, but you know it's melted. Huh. There's the air filter. A little dinky carburetor right there. Cool. Get off there. Fuel, 10% max on ethanol fuel. I'm sure it probably smells wonderful. Oh yeah, not too bad. I put the fuel stabilizer in there anyway, so that's good. So while that's drip drying off, let's start back here at this battery. I got a new battery we're gonna toss in her. All right, let's go ahead and test this guy out, or gal. I don't know your preference. See what kind of, yeah, we barely got anything in there. This thing is dead. Not totally lost, so that's good. Maybe it'll take a charge. What do we got on our new one here? I don't remember if they're supposed to be 12 volts or what the deal was. Pretty sure it was 12 volts because I think when I got later on I ended up jumping it with a car. Yeah, 12.6 volts. So she's dead. She dead. So maybe it'll take a charge, but last time I could recall it didn't. So I'm not going to monkey with it because it's a 10-year-old battery. We're just going to put that guy in there and see what it does. So you want to remember to grab your smallest possible crescent wrench you possibly can have, because you're too lazy to go get an 11mm wrench, or dig one out of the spot that you never use, because who needs an 11mm wrench? Apparently these battery terminals. And just hopefully it comes off, which it looks like it is. So it looks like it's pretty simple. Just, yeah, I say that now, trying it one-handed. Yeah, simple, I guess. Unclip it. If we had some kind of apparatus, yeah, we could probably get it out a little easier. That is nice and caked up. Probably should pressure wash it out before I reinstall the new one. So, got a little bit of petroleum jelly smeared on the terminals. That'll prevent corrosion or anything from happening. And we'll just go put our cap back on for now. And see if we got this thing cranking. Oh yeah, she came alive. Is it crank? No. Why is it not cranking? And our oil light's flashing. Let's dive into that. Well, I had forgotten that you have a safety switch and you gotta apply the brake. So it's turned over, battery system's good. So let's, well, she's got oil in it. Yep. Let's just choke her and, is that working? Yeah, choke's working free. Let's just choke her and see if she fires off. Wow, that worked out well. All right, I was thinking that spark plug wire was going to be fried and everything else. Oh, we're on gas. Got about a half tank in there. All right, cool. Well, let's drop the oil, change the filter, and clean her up. Well, pull the plug out. Got a Callahan, I don't know what it is, laser. I don't know. Seems to be burning just fine to me. I don't really see a need to change it out. Let's put it back in. So for oil, it's got this weird little pluggy thing here. I have this hose, it's an old coolant line hose. I'm just gonna, you know, hopefully get it on there somehow. Maybe we're gonna have to use this other end. That's split. That's great. Well, we'll go back to trying to fight this side on, and then hopefully I can just dump it into an old can. Now, filter, that's the old one, that's the new one. New one, bought off Amazon a couple years ago, so it's not returnable, but she's a little bit bigger. Should fit, should clear, should be good, but we'll see. But first things first, let's try to drain out this oil. So while it's draining, let's pull this fill tray off. Well, probably want to get a pan because it's probably going to drip down. Yeah. Oh, yep, there it goes. Oh, God. Jeez. Well, half mess. I'm gonna throw that new one on. So while that's draining, we're gonna pop the hood off, pull this cover off, and see why it's leaking out. I can already see that this cork gasket is just shot. So my guess is it's probably just that. So we'll pull it off, see if we can't clean that up and just reseal it. So I'm not a small engine guy by any means. This kind of just looks like a valve cover. Turn the other way. You know, this was jammed into there and into there, a PVC breather. These look like they're 3/8, so let's go ahead and knock those off and see what we got underneath it. Well, there you go. Definitely valve cover, and this gasket is just crispy. And you can see it leaks right down onto the exhaust manifold, and that's where all the oil and crap's been happening, and that's where the fire took place. Imagine that. So, clean this guy up, put a good coat of silicone RTV on that thing, and we're gonna let it just kind of stay. Oh yeah, push rod just like a car. That's pretty cool. I'm guessing that's the intake valve and that's the exhaust, and then the exhaust goes from there down and then boom. Pretty simple design. So, all right, clean this up and be back. Nice coat of sealant all the way around. A little thicker on the bottom, whatever. I'm gonna let this tack up and I will put that cap on there and cover, zip it down, all good. So we pulled about a quart out, and it was low on the dipstick. So we'll put about a quart and a half in there, and hopefully that's all it needs. If not, we'll put in more. Running this high mileage, full synthetic, because it's all I had on the shelf. So let's put her in and top her off. All right, moving on to the tires. You can hear it. When I step on that, significantly loses air. Same thing with this side. So weather checked. Got two options for these. You can buy inner tube, or you can buy new rims with them tires. You can buy those tubeless tires and put them on there. Problem being is I really don't feel like monkeying with debeating and putting a tube in and putting these on. So I bought new tires. Now these ones are a little bit wider than those, but at the same price, a little simpler. I figured I'd give it a try. So let's jack this up, get these tires on, and see what else we can move on to. So it looks like, not looks like, it is, that axle tire has got a Zert fitting on it, which I didn't know, so this is pretty well chewed up. The new tires here, they have like a bearing inside of them already, which that's nice. But I'm still going to go ahead and just put some grease on this and get my Zert fitting gun and grease gun it up. Get that while it's in my teeth. And any other ones that I can find. Well, I got updates. The smaller tires that I bought, they don't fit. The space right there is a little too small. So, back to that one. I'm gonna run into town, take these back, figure out what I need to do. Be back in a bit. I got to thinking I'm going to remove the deck here first, and probably should record it. Got that little guy here and take off. You got the little thing here for the belt. Keep her on her spinner. Loosen it up a couple 1/2 inch. You need to release them both to get that belt off and on, or off and out. Then you got these little pull tab things over here. You pull them out, side the deck, it comes out. Easier said than done. It's really a pain in the butt. So how these work is you have just this little lever right there, and that's for the lowering the deck, raising the deck lever, which is right there. And these pins just slide into them. Also forgot PTO start, which is this spring into here with key, cotter key, and the springs in there. So it's all sorts of fun. So get all that out, pull the deck out. Three of you might be asking right now, well, why are you taking the deck out? Well, I got new blades to put on, and it needs a good washing. So we're gonna do that. Grease up any fittings on these pulleys if there's any. I don't remember if there are or not, but if there are, we'll get them greased up, and we'll get a new belt put on. Well, as you can see, old blades are off. New blades, they don't look like that no more. I think that was a mulching blade that I threw on. That one just bent, so I threw that actually on there. But two of the matching ones, these are high lift. Not a reverse thread on these, they're normal threaded, just FYI. So I'm gonna put these on, move on. Well, there it is. Just put some of that tire slime repair in those tires, put it back together, put the deck underneath there. Back together the way it should be. So let's see if this thing fires up on its own power. Choke it. That doesn't sound healthy. I wonder what that's all about. PTO or something's going. Let's check it out. What up here, belt is off from down there, from around the doodabber hooky thing. Yep. Try to put that back in. Hopefully it's not slapping around. Well, I don't know if that's residual or if that's new. Let's get a better look over here. Well, I don't know. Let's soak that up and see if that was just there or what. Of course, our tire went flat, flat-ish. But I don't think I put enough of that slime in there. Other side's holding up, so that's positive. So I'll reload that, put some more slime in there, get this thing out ready to cut the grass. I'm gonna say that's a win. So thanks everyone for watching on this reviving a Cub Cadet riding lawnmower that I put to its misery by starting it on fire. Yeah. Anyways, see you in the next one.